As my family gets set up behind me here, I want to talk about the security question first and foremost. We're parked here at an innocent-looking, normal, rural beach parking lot here in Costa Rica. There is always public access to beaches, and by and large, beaches are safe enough that you don't have to worry that any particular place isn't safe. Outside of some crazy situations like the huge cities, Limon and Punta Arenas, at 3 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday. We're here at an innocent-looking parking space, but it's important to remember that no matter where you are in Costa Rica, your car could have stuff swiped from it at the beach if you leave valuables in there. Simply put, because other people have left valuables in their car before. So in any of these parking lots, if there's not an attendant taking care of cars, it's a probability that you shouldn't leave anything in there of value. What we do when we come here, and I've talked about this before on my channel, first of all is to pack light. I've got my driver's license and a bank card in a little plastic baggie. Aside from the gorgeous Sony camera that I'm using to record this, we really don't have anything of value here at the beach. I'm gonna leave my car's windows down so that the temperature stays low, and also so that it's clear to any passersby that we don't have anything valuable. And leaving the windows down here in this particular setting in a rural area, we don't worry one bit whatsoever. Someone's gonna steal our car, clear that there's no valuables in there, and so we'll be fine to enjoy the beach here. So here we are, we're seated 100 yards from our car. If there were anything valuable in there, this could absolutely be a situation where someone might come, pop the door, and take it out without us even noticing, because we're sitting enjoying the sunset, looking at the ocean, and really, people are clever and can act quickly. So with our windows down, all of our valuables with us here in our beach chairs, we're in pretty good shape. Let's talk about water safety here in Costa Rica. First and foremost, your best source of information for beaches and which ones are safe and where you can swim, snorkel, etc. Best source of information is going to be the local hotel owners, the local residents of any beachside community, and you should absolutely try and get intelligence from people who live in a beach community as to where it's safe to swim and really what the ideal tides are to swim at any particular beach. I'm from Indiana. The water was completely foreign to me when I moved to Costa Rica, and frankly, something that we're just scared of where I'm from. And one of the things we didn't understand are the tides in the ocean and how important they are in determining conditions as to whether or not it's safe to swim. Don't be embarrassed. I had to learn this too when I moved to Costa Rica. There are actually 4 tides per day. It gets high twice and it gets low twice. So during any afternoon, you're gonna have both a high tide and a low tide moment. Sometimes a beach is absolutely perfect to swim when it's low tide or when it's just been low tide and the tide is coming in. Other beaches are perfect when you're closer to high tide, but you should absolutely watch the tides and talk to locals about what locations are going to provide the best swimming conditions. Because the long story short is that in terms of water safety, every single beach in Costa Rica is both dangerous to some degree and very safe. It depends on the conditions you find, it depends on the intelligence you have, and really it depends on you knowing where to swim and when above everything else. For example, right now, we're sitting here at the south end of our local beach at a spot just after low tide with the tide now coming in. We know that consistently right here at low tide, our kids can be pretty far from us because the conditions are absolutely calm. The waves are low. We have a great sandy area that's not dangerous to them. And it's because we have this experience that we're able to come here and have our kids out there swimming. Again, check with people who know locally what's going on at beaches. Follow the tides for a good time to go swimming, and make sure that you take the simplest precautions for your own safety by swimming at the right place at the right time.